I received an email on the 21st of March this year, 2019, out of the blue, and after around 7 years of not being in contact with this person, who was an ex-neighbour that I was on good terms with. She would visit my flat and I hers. She had a daughter and things were fine. She moved out before I moved out of that block at the old address, and by that time I'd realised about the targeting, the gang stalking, and also realised that it went back to at least 2009, and my then neighbours that lived in the flat below were part of the gang stalking problem. They were either moved in deliberately, Mr. Mesfin, Daniel Mesfin, Mesfin, and his accomplices, as I will call them, upwards of 4 or 5 people staying in his 1-bedroom flat to fuck with me, with noise, frequent sleep interruptions every day, every night, and other weirdness, which I didn't learn about till around late 2012, but that's by the by. Back to this email. As I said, I was on good terms with this female neighbour. She did leave me a forwarding address and maybe a phone number, I can't remember. I've still got the forwarding address, but I didn't get in contact because I thought it best to sever ties with her because of the gang stalking, and that was the only reason. So this email, and when I saw the subject line, it was like, what? Yeah, I was horrified. So I'll read it. The subject line of this email is, "You drugged me." And I'll read the email. "I remember when you came over with red wine to my flat when I lived in Peckham. The bottle was already opened. You put something in it, didn't you? I remember falling asleep straight away after drinking the wine, uncontrollably tired. How could you? I trusted you. I thought you were my friend and a good neighbour, but you took advantage of me. What did you do whilst I was asleep? It's all coming back to me. When I woke up, you were gone. You must have been in a hurry because you left my front door ajar. I came and knocked for you and apologised for falling asleep. This is why you said you were not a good person, because your conscience convicted you about what you did. Wow, I trusted you and you betrayed me." I kind of understand how innocent victims of being accused of rape, how they must feel. I don't really know what my ex-neighbour is alluding to regarding, what did you do whilst I was asleep? Well, first of all, I would never have ever contemplated putting anything in a drink to get somebody asleep so I could have my wicked way with them, even if it was the most beautiful female in the world. I would want them to want me, not for me to force myself upon them, even via putting something in a drink. I know about Rohypnol. I'm fully aware of the date rape drug, as it was called. I've never used it. I've never purchased it. I've never considered purchasing anything like it. So if she was uncontrollably tired, as she said she was, then it was because she probably worked. She used to work, and she used to study as well. She's very bright, a very nice person, which is why this is so horrifying to receive this email. I said, if she was tired, she was tired. Nothing to do with me whatsoever. Because you left my front door ajar. I came and knocked for you. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so I have no words really. So on top of the horror show that is the organised stalking and surveillance and harassment program, which I know goes back at least 10 years, I now have this email to add a further sinister and worrying level. And oddly enough, a week or two after this, I received a text from another neighbour that I used to chat to, or she used to chat to me. She could chat for England, basically. Given me her latest phone number. I haven't been in touch with her either, although I've probably been in contact within the last 3 or 4 years, unlike the neighbour that sent me this email. But odd that I should receive these, both these means of contacting me out of the blue. But this is just something else. And by the way, I did respond and try to allay her fears by saying that I'd be happy to take any lie detector test. But we're now 6th of April, in the 2 weeks that have passed, she hasn't been in touch since.